Hi Steve fans and welcome back to the channel. We've had a long relationship with Divers Alert Network, and in this video I'll present their advice on diving and diabetes and review the latest research and guidelines for those suffering from this disease. For those here for the first time, my name's Mark, I'm the Editor-in-Chief of the Scuba Diver media brand, and welcome to the Scuba Diver YouTube channel. Before we get into this latest video, take 2 seconds, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future content. And remember to ring that bell so you get notification of the latest releases. Everyone loves something for nothing, right? Check out the description below for all sorts of goodies, like a free digital subscription to any of our magazines. Now, let's dive into the video. For many years, the medical community have advised against diving with diabetes. Diabetes is a disease which affects the endocrine system, the collection of glands that produce hormones regulating your metabolism, growth and development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, sleep, and mood, among other things. The main threat of diabetes is the effect it has on your pancreas, the organ which produces insulin and glucagon. These are the two hormones which balance and maintain your blood glucose, or blood sugar. As of 2015, an estimated 415 million people already suffer from diabetes worldwide, and by 2040, the number of diabetics is estimated to rise even more. Does this mean diabetics are not allowed to dive? Absolutely not. But let's run through important information you should know. Having diabetes means either your pancreas is not producing enough insulin, or the cells of the body are not responding properly to the insulin produced. Type 1 diabetes entails the pancreas's failure to produce enough insulin, which leads to insulin dependency, needing insulin injections. The cause is currently unknown. Type 2 diabetes begins with insulin resistance, a condition in which cells fail to respond to insulin properly, which may also lead to a lack of insulin. This type of diabetes can be controlled by maintaining a healthy diet and by taking oral medication. The most common cause is an unhealthy lifestyle, excessive body weight, and lack of exercise. The reason why medical experts have advised against diving with diabetes is due to the fragile and potentially life-threatening conditions diabetics may encounter when suffering from high blood sugar, which is hyperglycemia, or dangerously low blood sugar, which is hypoglycemia. Just so you understand, insulin and physical exercise lowers your blood sugar, and glucagon, as well as foods with glucose, raises your blood sugar. Diabetics may often suffer from overly high and low sugars, which puts them at a much higher risk of suffering from an accident underwater. This means that diving underwater in a state of hyperglycemia or hypoglycemia may lead to loss of consciousness and in some cases even death. So naturally, medical experts have raised a red flag when it comes to diabetics diving. Common risks, symptoms and effects of suffering from high and low blood sugars include hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, extreme thirst, frequent urination, dry skin, hunger, blurred vision, nausea, drowsiness, slow healing wounds and vomiting. Hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, trembling, fast heartbeat, sweating, dizziness, anxiousness, paleness, hunger, fatigue, headache and fainting. When in doubt, diabetics must immediately check their blood sugar using a blood glucose monitoring device and either eat or drink something with sugar when blood glucose is low or take the appropriate medication to counteract high blood glucose. Symptoms and precautions are difficult, if not impossible, to identify and manage underwater, and due to the scope of these potential problems caused by diabetes, diabetics possess a greater threat when it comes to diving safely. In the past, diving with diabetes was definitely considered inadvisable, but even today, some medical experts strongly disapprove. However, many divers with diabetes have successfully proved the medical industry wrong, proving to the community it's possible to pursue your passion for diving without jeopardising or sacrificing your health and safety by taking the right precautions. When diving with diabetes, it's important to know your limits and always speak with professionals to get an objective opinion of your health condition before attempting to dive underwater, no matter how controlled your condition may be. Same applies to people without diabetes, of course, but diabetics must accept their risks are higher, even if their diving skills are equal to non-diabetics. Suffering from diabetes should never prevent anyone from exploring the world, but the right safety precautions should always be taken. The diving and medical community has evolved a great deal. Whereas once suffering from diabetes meant you were banned and forbidden from diving, attitudes have luckily changed. Results from research by Dan Europe suggest that to prevent worsening of hypoglycemia and to correctly interpret hypoglycemia-like symptoms while diving, diabetic divers could benefit from real-time blood glucose, or BG, monitoring during their dives. During a study, 26 dives were recorded with no statistical difference between the BG recorded every 5 minutes pre, during and post dives. Furthermore, this study was a perfect example of how technology can help diabetics increase their dive safety using a CGM monitor in a waterproof case. In such cases, blood glucose levels are seen in real time on a display. Another study by the Dan Europe Research Division found similar results, stating diving does not imply significant risk of hypoglycemia even if the continuous monitoring showed a progressive lowering of blood glucose levels. These findings further encourage diabetics to try diving. From the studies conducted by Dan, a general conclusion has been obtained. A real-time continuous glucose monitoring system used by diabetics during diving can provide immediate information on blood glucose values and trend, with a significant increase in diving safety, and with an increase of sports medicine knowledge and interest in this specific field. Provided you don't suffer from any long-term complications, diving with diabetes is totally acceptable, provided you undergo regular checkups and keep your diabetes well controlled. Let's take a look at Dan's recommendations for diving with diabetes. Speak to a physician and diabetes diving specialist before attempting to dive. Always wear a diabetes bracelet so your fellow divers are aware in case of emergency. Carry oral glucose with you at all times and make sure your buddy is aware and has some too. Have a glucagon injection on site at the surface in case you lose consciousness. Eat food with slow digesting carbohydrates before diving to ensure a balanced glucose level. Measure your blood glucose immediately before and after diving. Avoid depths greater than 30 metres. Nitrogen narcosis can be confused with hypoglycemia. Avoid diving for longer than 60 minutes. Log your dives and take notes of your blood sugars for future reference. Don't dive in cold waters, strong currents or conditions which demand strenuous activity. Ensure you have a stable blood sugar with type 1. Consider using a continuous glucose monitoring system to check your BG in real time. Stay hydrated and healthy during and after diving. Remain relaxed and enjoy the experience. Are you a diver with diabetes or a diabetic looking to maybe get into scuba diving? Leave your comments below, and if you've got a question, fire away. Because if we can't answer it, I'm sure some of our ever-growing subscribers will be able to assist, or Dan will answer. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. And go check out our playlist for more educational and entertaining videos. As always, if you're going diving, stay safe.